Good morning, I am Nana Suyu. Welcome to the Morning Dew on Marego TV, streaming live from us this here in Akuse Junction, Okwenya. You can also reach us through all our social media handles, being Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and the rest. The motivation for the day. Never give up. Never give up. Today is tough. Tomorrow will be harder, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. Never give up. Today is tough. Tomorrow will be harder, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. It's basically Jack Ma's famous quote, and it is about perseverance through struggle. Now the breakdown. Today is tough. You might be facing challenges or going through difficulties now. It hurts, it's stressful, and that is real. Tomorrow will be harder. Things might get worse before they get better. Don't expect it to magically get easy immediately. But the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. If you keep pushing and don't quit, there will be a breakthrough. The hard days are preparing you for a good days. The core message is simple. Endurance pays off. Most people quit on the harder tomorrow. But success, healing, and victory usually comes right after you feel like giving up. It's telling you don't give up today because tomorrow is hard. Don't give up tomorrow either because sunshine is coming. Never give up is the bridge between tough today and sunshine. So no matter what you're going through, never give up. Today might be tough. Tomorrow will be harder, but the day after tomorrow will definitely be a sunshine. Let's pick a tips on our health tidbits. We're talking about red food today, and we ask, what are red foods? Red foods are foods that are naturally red or get their color from red pigments like lycopene, anthocyanins, and betalains. Examples are strawberries, cherries, watermelon, red grapes, red apples, tomatoes, red bell pepper, beetroot, etc., etc. Basically, if it is red, it's usually packed with antioxidants. Let's take 5 red foods that heals the heart. 5 red foods that heal your heart. 1. Watermelon. Hydrates and supports heart with. 2. Beetroot. The beetroot boosts blood flow and lowers blood pressure. So you have blood pressure, you can also take in beetroot. Tomatoes. The lycopene packed for heart and skin health. When you eat more tomatoes, your skin becomes very nice. Strawberries. Strawberries is rich in antioxidants and vitamin C. And the last one is raspberries, high in fiber and heart protecting polyphenols. So you can take those red foods if you want your heart to be very, very healthy. The lineup: Sylvester will come out with Sports Flash, and then myself, Mario, and Sylvester will be on the newsprint review. And then today we're having the newly elected communication officer for the New Patriotic Party, Lower Manya Krobo constituency, in the person of Thompson Ayumu, to have a one-on-one discussion intentions for the constituency. Join us from now to 10 a.m. And remember, Marego TV is also on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the rest. Call our marketers on 020-167-2828, 020-167-2828. We are located in the Eastern Region, Akuse Okonya Junction of the Tema Akusumu Highway. Please take and stay.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water, produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality. This highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Bon Ahunjo off the Temakosomo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing.
Fly away, yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosomo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'll fly.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Bon Ahunjo off the Temakosomo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing. Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Bon Ahunjo off the Temakosomo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing.
Fly away, yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosomo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'll fly.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Bon Ahunjo off the Temakosobo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing. Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 1303.
Ewuzofo yembo bibi achi webi akwaba de aba Marego team se mrason se agudie mu nsema ya boaboa na fie na afeso amono ne de se fata se yedi moni nyina ya tuni se Marego Sports Flash na so ba beda wakaba ewo Marego money do news bia wo bia no Facebook no search Marego TV, TikTok no Marego TV, YouTube Marego TV bia wo bia no na esa mpani nyina mo de atia ye money do no obenye bi ahwe kama enso wono ma ye nyina so ba beta kama na nyina mo fa se da se fata no emfa koma dwumako ba kwa na no pay obo echidoma ye nyina so ba beta o togbe hajo spiritual and herbal center se me kan to so wadaroma opa bia ba kwa se bi yare etete se hunam yare se yesusu yare wadaroma bia ba kwa be ko na afiso no wotimi enya yare sa no nyina togbe hajo spiritual and herbal center or say me can trust a stroke and etete wo adia syphilis, gonorrhea, HIV, sanso and epilepsy and afiso adia hunam ya rashes awuto na wadara ko piemo togbe hajo spiritual and herbal center or say me can trust on your bar or the hamedro de besa yare enya afena be yo cobra debi wunya mba ya ne se de se fata no togbe aya ma kama kana afiso yare etete be mfie nan ni eche ninya mo ne se obenya wa yare sa kama enso ewo ho sanso ena ehunma fem ena uda na osum da bone wadaroma togbe se bra na ninya be sa yare kama na afiso business ne nko ya ware musem ne nko yi sanso ne dambo na afiso ya kanyina nti wadaroma kopie mo togbe hanjo spiritual herbal center ukopie wonu ma na ese pape obesa yare kama na onso wa ya de witimi enya wa yare sa obam kopie ma dance yankwa na omudi efa togbe hanjo spiritual herbal center se pape ukoya na sampa ninyina mo no enche kwa na ho ato kama na togbe aju eso ewo odumase lower manya probo he ono wo wadaro tetebio airport agomanya ho ano wa wadaro ma sebi ninyina mo no kopie mu ha onso obenya togbe na frenama iseda o screen so no 0541168425 and 0508708610 togbe se bra na hono ne last stop akwa na se wayare sa na afesu bibia mo no hu beto kama kono ena no pay oba echidoma ni pamie no ene de chem kama kidi nyina asba beta kama kana meden the champion slide menua
Patrick Manti
eti ebusafo ni nyina mo no enmenu su ko nti wadara we no ya bo hihye ne asoso na awia 3 to 4 ya ba na afi 7 pm ada France Spain ya ba na live committee nyina asba beta kama so ewo na yensha se na mfa seminar se fa mo ne ko piemo ewo Ghana Olympic Committee nyame adoma ko piemo ewo Glasgow na se 2026 no nyame adoma na se games awdo no ebe ko so ewo ho eno na Ghana Olympic Committee so the disciplines awdo na so e dia bese nyame adoma na adomdum ya Ghana ye contingent ba ko piemo Glasgow no ade a discipline say na Ghana for ye di omoko a ye bobo so na obia so enya bi ehwe kama na o show screen so say ne tie the weightlifting and so ebeko the track cycling ebeko the swimming and so beko para swimming so the beko power power lifting the beko para athletics the beko judo the beko boxing any athletics in 20 disciplines outdoor Ghana Olympic Committee diaba say nyame adoma Glasgow 2026 no Ghana contingent outdoor beko wako piemo ewo the championship no say netia ni nyamro mu achide say yakwa Ghana so betima de bibi enso e de abre on micro Ghana
ya twaso ODOC akachire Ghana Olympic Committee akachire na omapa member one mrati bako 40 a mo begina Ghana nemu Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games na ebeko so na say na breakdown netie athletics de nipa bako 13 na ebeko para athletics de nipa 3 boxing nipa 10 cycling nipa 2 judo nipa 2 para powerlifting nipa bako power swimming bako swimming ankasa so de nipa form na sanso na weightlifting de nipa bako 4 na ebeko
eti ebuzafo yeda so echa Ghana Olympic Committee nyame adoma enche na sampa yada ye continent bako PMO ewo Glasgow into show screen so ade Patrick Bobo so no eno na wo screen so na sampa obobo so echre se ye hu continent ahodo a mago PMO ewo the various discipline no na wo show screen so ani nyina nyame adoma ye bompa se ana se ye bompa se bibia befa se bo wa ye co championship na mfa
me twa no na say ewo Commonwealth Games no so far with all the number of times I have participated you was 63 medals
63
yes 63
and say wo form
ya na say in Africa no ye to so miensa yes it you said this very year then e be ko no e be san eden akọ winning medals ni bi aka yes Commonwealth Games there in fact say one year ni because you call that sporting na
se ko fu ko people world cup isa se ko fu ko world cup ya mfa
wow
iti se ko fu ko di $100,000
yes I mean then na dey bia me ka say say aban e make sure say odisika mo be den e be share other disciplines ni mu
okay
because football no champion enfa enkoyi
all right ebuza for yen to aso na afese fa nyina enfa ma ona no pay e Marego money do so dia na go PM wa association tennis aswe kakra na go PM hot ya ya dia ehwe na afa wo boden enso guso ekoso kama na nyina ma final no eba so a abra na se abrante de den enso deserve enso ya dia Janik Sina or Italian or no enoche abrante de den edo zeref upon 3-1 na se 4 set Sunday twemno eno na se ne corner 6-7 7-9 7-6 6-3 6-4 na se abrante de den enso Janik Sina enso timi alefti second trophy a abrante se wo bodi na course so abra ochi Germany abrante de den Alexander Zverev enso epono 3-1 na se papi enso etimi aje wo bodi na eno so course kama na nyina mo no ade na se nani ache nani aso se ade wo bodi na course no abrante de den ede Janik Sina enso etimi afa ni second trophy
there will be the rakatwa after say Alexander Zverev elusu to Janik Sina no you say just for be say na Zverev say na who Janik the performance at no so Janik is still the best player in the world. I do believe that. So OGD say compare the other tennis players no mobile participating who say Janik the best among them. It's not to me winning tournament no.
It tennis the yana ya me fe. Oh, uti say yan ye wo ichire ha no. Ye na afa nsua na enye ya. Nti ebuta for menu so gusu quite we body kakra na ya so ye go PM e wa association football kakra na ade a FIFA president e Gianni Infantino ede abetu ja say enche nyame adoma after say 2026 World Cup ba na wie no 4 years time no ebe koso e wo Portugal Morocco New Spain eno 2030 FIFA World Cup nyame adoma eno so ebe koso e wo wi asafa na nyina eno na Gianni Infantino de abetu ja say enche ni nyam no oguso airport oguso piepia nyama oguso ede nyama egu aposen enche ade a ugo piem 2030 World Cup na ada teams no ye de bi beka ho what I say na go piem e wo 64 teams sampa nya week World Cup no egusu teams a iti Gianni Infantino eda betu ya nyame adoma 2030 no ogusu edi nkomo ogusu piepia nyama intenche 2030 World Cup ni die teams no ye biemo ago piemo enso ewo 64 teams a ewe se bebem anase eno so emmem
World Cup nsensem no so a yenkunko piemu Joko Akachi Joko ex English legend na Joko de atuja say game against England and then Argentina on be ball Wednesday no o che say ono de since oye English ni no o gide say England beat me ashe Argentina normal progress to the finals of the tournament na ye bisa say na on bet me go into this game and o che say answer na England beat me ashe Argentina no so me make sure so on be sempa ama Lionel Messi let's say on be chi Messi either show mboto asana on bet me ashe Argentina normal qualify to the finals
na eno no bet me chi Messi
on bet I'm running
let's say pano single bed and double bed no me Messi ti
I'm running crowd very yes say other teams it me ye ke bed mo say it me bom mo modern Messi na ba mo bre omo brem
esho mo botom
omo brem
ba e dey Messi
ti e be fe we say dey be ko
ta mo no mo chi Messi ti we mpa no ana we quantity form pan bi wo ene dey say Robert so da
one say you want kete bi a friend apete ozo
apete
ti we bia so say Messi you no used to those ones
eno sa no nkola no ju so gu so aye dey fa ita mo say that so World Cup say 7 and twice we na yengo piemo e wo Man City na fe Belgium star ne de Jeremy Doku na obeka abra World Cup egu so ekoso no Doku FA Cup say ni yire na say awaka no ti pape FA Cup go piwa Belgium abanesa pa ko hwema ni yire no ewu kama na osaso sanechi ebae ama Belgium for boy ya FA World Cup nim na ni nyina mo no endu babia eno na say Jeremy Doku enso e diaba say ni yire no oja ni yire ni ebisa say na Jerome na say hojire awe andu be wa amadikwa oja yire say do hwe mami kan okwache we mema abre okroma what ya say na ni nyina say na osi o no nam cup bobo ni ade ade a na obi ri ade no wonichi ti ni nyina mo no ono nkasa kwa no na ni yire na o cheda ngini lisa what ya say ti ade DNA test e buy no bi result o HS Jeremy Doku ni yire no akwa na owuye na akwa no enye di ba ite be 2 weeks ni pe no Doku di abase ya fale divorce ni yire so ate ase se miku ampa abra wo na mo no na mitwi so Doku wachire wo iti abro for no mo chiti pa o ti Patrick they say Doku o se ni yire no on ne jai ti na oyire awo be 2 weeks pe na oja ni de abro for no mo yo ma de a kroma ye ga se enko die ni sisi a go form ma amafo hwe mo kroma na no de
ti Doku assembly ama makai operation epilex now or they ban. I said one of the points was say we shouldn't take hasty decisions.
In Tanga Doku no nyende.
What I say? I said Doku who national duty. And ka trample na duty or national aspect nyende. And ko na wie. O te say na area wo pe say o fi camp.
Na e wan ka obede.
Yeah, ne sa.
E be ade be o yere awo de ese wo ko hwe.
Bibia wo ne mre. What I say? World Cup no onye de so mo afi. Iti anka umu fu mi no aba no abehwe oyere ba ye minim sa ye mhihye na ye no ade na opre ho abehwe se o eno tu free camp po aba betena ho
ade no gwanye wodi a
won ya
boy ba bia sa wanye ni sa nko hu wanye ni sa nka ebia hu
champion I think say
o de ye na so so dia eti ebusa for Jeremy Doku wo say wa nka be there because nya bo ho a wa anya yi a anya yi o iti ebi ase Doku anka akola wo hu se ono a
obehu definitely me yesho so kodu ya na o me DNA te say yo akola na enye ne ba what I say so these are some of the parts of the hasty decisions now operation say my
into the 2000 point
if you general Doku wona na man kopie mu Uruguay na former Uruguayan player Diego Forlan in class abache say CCA ampanifo apa no as head coach at the Uruguayan national team no
ye to aso ego piemo e wo Senegal na se the Teranga Lions of Senegal obeka ya mko piemo e wo FIFA World Cup amfa ama nese Senegal for efite no na papa tiao na nka ono na ye coach e de Senegal national team no they say the address Senegal Football Federation dia ba say papa tiao ni body ball na fe okopo World Cup na wo form ye pa independent for so etimi asake na se dit ye go piemo e wo Senegal papa tiao na se abra obo Senegal for agi AFCON se ni de ono onye coach biom e de Senegal national team a to ni se my PM kakra e wo Senegal for so na de ye di so kra no na yen so yego pie mu ewo missing grill da so ye kakra say eche in picture beto so na atia na say missing grill na nka na first no na wo man yiko pie mu Olympic Marcel say ne abranti ni mo ba so ani pa eno na Fenerbahce amo Turkish league no enso dia pa say ada 45 million euros no abranti na say ada Fenerbahce for this kind of akoma Olympic Marcel for so mo so agia toma yes abranti no enso ebe free Olympic Marcel ko pie mu ewo Turkey na for ko chemo si akai Ediama Fenerbahce until 2030 no ada missing grill on the ball pass say ni there we fi Olympic Marseille akopi wa Fenerbahce to any in transfer nsema eno so ba wia bebre man you top players bebre Andrew Santos money you utilize man Chelsea for na me chiro to yes tie buta for ye fancy na ye fast da emfa kuma togbe ha spiritual eba center ono ena non pay or boy chudoma the sports flash you brana face no ebi emfa kuma benten also e support ye pa abra ena no page na so e da kama meden e the champions lie mene
Patrick Manzi.
It was for yes, sorry, so now face so na so you and apart for the news review no so no abetom so Marego money de na no your guest get your pint me pa chawa may you feel do and free Marego to yakamo and anope.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Pong Ahunjo off the Temakosobo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing.
Fly away, yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'll fly.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Pong Ahunjo off the Temakosobo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing.
morning and welcome back to the Political Arena segment of the Morning Dew on Marego TV. I am Nana. So remember, Marego TV is located at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Tema Akosombo Highway. You can also reach us through all social media handles. You can equally call our marketers on 020-167-2828. Remember, Marego TV is a new experience with great insight. The Constitution of New Patriotic Party is designated every 4 years for new elected executives into office. Once again, they went to election on Saturday, the 11th of July 2020. So here in the Lower Manya constituency, the event took place at the Macrosec school here in Lower Manya. And then, at a very successful ending, a communication officer for the constituency was elected. Thompson Ayumo was the elected communication officer. We have him here this morning in the studio for us to tell us much and motives for the constituency and see if he can do better to win the seat for NPP here in Lower Manya for once. Stay tuned, stay and listen. Good morning and welcome to Marego TV. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Quickly, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right, so my name is Thompson Ayumu. Born and bred here in the Odumasi Krobo. We have 10 divisions, so from the Piangwa division. I grew up at Akweno division as well. So, let me say, as I said, 100% Krobo. I attended Nyaunu. You know, we have a school called Nyaunu, and that's where I started. I went to Accra JHS, Accra Sectech, went to Mount Mary College of Education to train as a trained teacher. Then I continued at Valley View University. By way of my communication, I went to Ghana Institute of Journalism to do a little bit of masters in public relations. So that is by way of education. When you come to the political arena, I have served as a polling station secretary. I continue to serve as electoral area coordinator at Mampo electoral area, where I have been 3 times electoral area coordinator, so from 2014 to 2026. So basically, this is what I can say about myself. Married with 3 boys, and I currently teach at Manya Krobo Senior High School, where I teach mathematics, the easiest subject, as we all know. That is what I teach. So currently, as you rightly said, I'm the communications officer for the good people of Lower Manya Krobo constituency. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations once again. Thompson, what motivated you to contest for the position of the communication officer for Lower Manya?
Yeah, so my motivation is the fact that personally I have the aura when it comes to talking and speaking, public speaking. I got to notice that I can do this when I was in college. I was introduced to a program to MC the program. So, I mean, like joke, I did it. And at the end of the day, all my colleagues said I did very well. From that, I realized that is what I can do. So from 2012, I've started to MC programs. And I realized that this is what I can do. Communication-wise, God has really blessed me with that. And I've been doing a lot. So from then, I tested the post in 2014 when, you know, all this while, the communication is by appointment. It's not by elected. So I applied. I couldn't get it. Fast forward, after I was in, I think in 2019, once again I applied. I couldn't get it. 2022, I did same. I didn't get it. And lo and behold, this time around, it came to the fact that, as we all know, communication is very technical, and that you cannot put anybody there, somebody who might not be able to have the communication background. So because of the fact that when it comes to public speaking, when it comes to relation with people, when it comes to speaking, I realized that this is what God has blessed me with. And that is one of the things that motivated me. So when you ask me what motivated me, when it comes to communication, we really need communication as part of our day-to-day activities. And anytime as you are here, if you dress like a nurse, you'll be addressed as a nurse as well. If you dress like a doctor, that is, you dress as a journalist, we do the same. So when you look at the way something has been done to you, and that is how we address it as such. So personally, what motivated me was the fact that communication is one of the keys that we need to use to open the door for MPP in Lower Manya so we can win the seat for the first time.
Yeah, thank you. Let's continue. So, do you have any challenges during your campaign season?
Yeah. Yes, I had some little challenges, and one of the challenges is financial aspect. But that means when you go around,
I was told you sold your car. Is it true?
Sure, I did, but not purposely for the campaign.
But for what? You sell your car, go do campaign. So like you look.
No. As I said, I sold my car, but as I said, not purposely for the campaign. But as personally, when one thing stays with me for long, I try to have a change of it. And very soon, by the close of this year, I sold that one to get a different one. So very soon, you will see a new one coming in. So that was what. But at the end of the day, part of it entered into the campaign, though. Yes. So as of the challenges, as I said, financially. We don't give out money by way of vote buying, no, but you have to go to a place, you bring people from their homes when they are going back. At the end of the day, you will have to work on their transportation, and those were part of the challenges I had. However, going through everything, because of the trust they have in me, I was not able to do much, but they realized that the job itself I can do and do it very well because of how they know me and they know what I can do. Another challenge I had was, in politics, somebody needs a position or somebody needs something. There are some of the things that, some of the utterances, things that is not part of you, but I will go around and say those things about you. It was a challenge to me, and I think all those things will have to change. The paradigm will have to change at a particular time, because I told them that what I have done, what I am doing, and what I will do were the messages I sent around. I never mentioned whoever I'm even contesting with, and that is one of the things that made me different and unique. So the fact that as we campaign, we do things that will, at the end of the day, appear that your colleague is this or that. Those were some of my challenges, but basically I don't really have major challenges. But when it comes to transportation and those things, because as you rightly said, my car is not available, so motorbikes and getting access to the
place. Well, viewers, you just join us. We have Thompson Ayumo, the newly elected communication officer for the Lower Manyaklo constituency, on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party, discussing with us why he went in for this and has won. Thompson, what is one thing you would like to change within the MPP when it comes to communication?
Yes, one thing I will change when it comes to communication, especially in Lower Manya, is the fact that we are going to be part of the community. All this while, people in power or people with opportunity like what I have, they see themselves way above everybody. And communication, the way you relate with people, not necessarily telling them anything, but the way you relate to them, speak to them, we are going to be part of them in the community. Because predominantly when you come to Lower Manya, NDC, they are more than us. So when they see us as part of them, then gradually we'll start pulling them to our side. So that is one thing I am going to change. Another aspect that I'm going to change is that we are going to get a communication to the level of the people. We will study the minds, the hearts, and everything about the people, and we are going to do what exactly they expect. not what we think they will want, but we'll do what they expect us to do for them. And those things, I think, is some of the things that we're going to do.
What do you think they want, and what do you think they expect for you people to do for them?
You know, when it comes to Lower Manya, I'll give you an example. When it comes to Lower Manya, when you talk about infrastructure, NPP has done more than the NDC. But you know, as it is now, we have the municipal assembly. We have that project over there. When you go to Agomanya market, we have that. When you go to road infrastructure, we've done a lot. Yet we went into election in 2024 and we lost. The MP, the sitting MP, what has he done? Nothing. Yet there is, I mean, I don't want to mention everything, but there are some things that the people want. You know, my grandmother in the house has nothing to do with the infrastructure, a road, I mean, all those things. But at the end of the day, you go to her and something that she need.
But we still need good roads.
Say that again.
We still need good roads.
Yeah, I know. For that we'll do. But at the end of the day, there are some things that we're going to change. And as I said, not everything that we will put outside here, but there are a lot of things that we will do. And as I said, what the people want is not what we are going to do for them, not what we think they want. So that is one thing that we are going to deal with.
Samson,
yeah,
are you ready, ever ready to work with the old executives?
Oh yeah, sure. When you look at the old executives, they also have an idea. You know, when I remember we went to Saloon at Akuse. So my brother was doing presentation when we were called. So when we went there, we realized that he was doing a presentation.
Your brother?
I mean, the one I contested with, my immediate past communication officer. Yeah, William Ozo.
Okay, so the former communication officer, William Ozo. When you said your brother, we think maybe your biological brother.
My sibling, yes. Thank you. So the immediate past communication director, you know, I contested with him directly. Okay. It was a head-to-head affair. So he was at Saloon. He was doing his presentation when we went there. So we escorted him. We were sitting somewhere. So one question that one of the delegates asked, so all these ideas, should in case you didn't get it, will you be able to relate this to your colleague, maybe the one that you contest, maybe if he wins? He said, yeah, I am going to do that. So that should tell you that he also has, I mean, rich ideas that he also thinks that if you get a nod, and perhaps maybe I might also not think of those ones. So together, we will come together and deal with that. Let me tell you that, you know, when you are weeding, practical example, when you are weeding, there are some parts that you have your new sharp cutlass. You cannot, maybe where we have stones and those things, you wouldn't want to use your nice sharp cutlass to go there. But when you have an old cutlass, that one, you can use it to deal with the rough aspects in between the stones and all that. So it means that everybody, and when you ask me, one of my philosophies is that everybody is needed in politics. Excuse my language to say, even the mad people are important. For the reason why they are important, I'll mention that to you later. But every single soul is needed in politics. Nobody should be exempted. So I personally, I believe that they are needed, and when we bring them on board, they are going to help us.
Very unfortunately, all the old executives were voted out. Is there any key reason? Is it about accountability?
Yeah, so for whatever reason, for that one, maybe the delegates will know better to respond to that. But I think that maybe, you know, depending on your ideas, depending on what you are bringing on board, maybe they were expecting there were some expectations that were not met by the old executives. And for that reason, they think that, okay, so we need new faces to also come around with the ideas that we brought on board. And as I mentioned, when we went around personally, it's all about ideas, what I have, what I can do, and what I'll be able to do. And my others too, I mean, that was what went around. So for whatever reason specifically for that, I cannot fish it out unless, of course, you find out from the delegates.
You are an NPP. You've been an NPP member for a while. Surprisingly, all the executives, the old executives, lost their positions.
Yeah.
Don't you have any idea about it? Did you know they were going to lose their positions?
No, I don't.
You need to have a plan together.
I don't.
You really don't.
So I don't.
How do you describe your role as a communication officer to an average party member here in Lower Manya?
Yes, so my work basically is to be a mediator between the everybody and the top. You know, communication, as you know, is a down top and a top down approach. I was asked some questions as to how the channel that I'm going to use, whether I'm going to use top down or down and top. I told them I'm going to use a two-way affair. We will be able to decentralize ourselves to all the places. And if you care to know, as part of the Professor Michael Quay committee, they realized that we lack communication, and that's one of the reasons why we lost the elections in 2020. We will have to make sure that we decentralize the communication to the down, and from the down we have to move it up to the top. So describing myself or to the average person, I am going to, as I mentioned from the beginning, as for me, I'm a local boy. As I mentioned to you, I'm always with them. Everywhere you go, mention any particular place and I'll tell you that I am there. I am not a person that, choose places that I want to be. I am everywhere. And as I said, you can throw in the challenge to just mention a place. As part of my comment, I told you my focus is not the elections that I am going. My focus is 2028 general elections. And as it stands now, everything possible that we are going to do to make sure that we win the seat in Lower Manya 2028, that is my focus. And at the end of the day, it is not going to be my sole prerogative. It is going to be everybody's focus and everybody's concern, more especially the media. And personally, as you all know me, I'm a friend of the media. So all things to do in all aspects to make sure that we get what we want, we're going to do it. And for those of you who can read into my strategy, you can see that how I've managed to win my elections. Somebody can try to understudy and you'll be able to identify. We took conscious effort. It isn't that we just want to go for elections and we went. A lot of things happened at the backstage, a lot of things that we did, and that was what brought us this far. And the results really proved that truly we've worked very hard. People were telling us, oh, you win, and we were not getting complacent, but this is what we want to get, and we have really made conscious efforts to get it. So when it comes to Lower Manya, there is going to be an attack on the Lower Manya seat, and we'll make sure that until we get a seat, we are never going to rest.
As you being the communication officer for Lower Manya, until NPP takes the seat from the NDCs, the NPP is never going to rest. That's what you are telling us?
Take that from me. We are never going to rest until 2028 we take the seat from the NDC. All things possible. And you can sit back and be watching and be reading into what will be happening. A lot is going to unfold. And to the glory of God, the little ideas that God has blessed us with, and the others that will be fishing out from our colleagues who also lost, and people like yourself, people like all other people. When I say yourself, not that you belong to the MPP, but from where you sit, you also have an ideas at a particular time, at a point, we can fish it out from you, and we carry on. Even among the NDC themselves, we'll pick out ideas from them. Even the MP himself will pick out ideas from him, and we'll use it to take the seat from him. Or maybe whoever will emerge in their parliamentary. But I don't know if they'll be able to even conduct any parliamentary primaries, because
like seriously,
even branch election is not possible. How much more constituency to region to national to parliamentary? I'll be surprised if they are able to do any parliamentary primaries here in Lower Manya. I'll be surprised about that.
Misinformation spread very fast.
Yeah.
How will you respond quickly to attacks or false narratives against the NPP in the constituency?
Oh yeah, for that, NDC is well known with those things, and there is those narratives around, and there will be. So at the end of the day, we will make sure that we are going to expose every single misconception or every single lie, because I can tell you that the NDC won the 2024 parliamentary primaries at the back of lies. It helped them, and they're very good at that. They are very, very good at that. You understand? That is what made them win the elections. And
why will you say so?
yeah, because I mean the ECG issue was what they capitalized on. You understand? They were saying a whole lot of, when you go to Yellow, they did same. You understand? And personally, I continue to ask them some questions, and when they ask them, then they're hiding, because the MP told us then that his government was not in power, and that when his government comes to power, and as well as he voted into power, we were not able to buy the prepaid then, and that when he comes, they are going to change all the prepaid, and that they are going to give us postpaid. As we speak now, no single house has received the postpaid by way of changing from prepaid. So those things are in archives. He was asked when he was, nominated as deputy minister, when he went for the vetting, he was asked that particular question, and he said it was a campaign message. How then can you come and stand in the face of, all of us, including our chiefs, including our elders and everybody, and tell us that you want to change prepaid to postpaid? And we will be asked that question at the House of Records.
In your earlier submission, you said in politics, we say a lot about your colleagues when you're going for campaign. Is it the same thing that he did?
And I told you that narrative, I continued. I didn't end there. I told you that narrative must change. That paradigm must change. Don't go elsewhere and try to say something bad about your colleague just because you want position of power. You understand? So all those things, we will make sure that we will stay with the truth and the fact and the accurate information, or accuracy as it is, we'll give it out. And we will not wait until something, the jundom as described, a lie said severally becomes a truth. You understand? So once it started, we will have to nip it in the bud, and we'll make sure that all those things doesn't manifest. Otherwise, as you rightly said, it will appear that it is true. And that was what they did in the 2024. They started a thing, and they were building it, and they were adding a lot of things. If you could remember the Japadia thing that they did, they started from a side and they were building it, and it became like a truth. So we are going to deal with all those things. So if you ask me and I have to give you a direct answer, then I'll tell you that once something gets up and they want to do something quickly, we are going to deal with it, and we will just rubbish it and we'll deal with it.
Our time is almost up. And before you leave, what do you have for NPP Lower Manya communication as a whole for the next 4 years?
Right.
We are going to be on this for 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be voted back?
Oh, most of the time that will be a wish.
Okay.
And sometimes too, it wouldn't be a wish, but your work is going to, in the Bible, there is a Bible verse that says that your deeds will follow you. You understand? I was telling some people that I went for a funeral some time ago when the pastor was, burying somebody. That was the last statement they make. Your deeds will follow you. When the Osofo said, your deeds will follow you, the colleagues were very angry. They were trying to attack the Osofo.
Why?
Yeah, because the deeds of the person, they realize when it followed the person, it's going to be it's going to lead in somewhere else. But if you do good, if you deal with these things very well, when they say your deeds will follow you by yourself, I give respect, I give reverence to the people, and I do all things that I'm supposed to do. My election, as you mentioned, all the grassroots communicators, they believed in me and they picked the form for me. So at the end of the day, I shouldn't do anything to put them to shame, to say that, oh, say Tom, you're in crown, they win. I will want to make sure that by the time the 4 years is up to, I will leave a mark. Whereas they by themselves will say that because of what you have done, we want you to continue again, or we even want you to go to even region or national or something like that. You understand? Due to whatever we're going to do, that is what is going to, come out from whatever response that will come out from them. So personally, if you ask me, at the end of the day, we are going to put a lot of things in place. The work cannot be for only one person. We are going to put it across. We are going to decentralize everything. We are going to division of labor, people who do what we have identified. And now communication, it is not just TV and radio. You understand? The print, the social media is key now. At least every 5 minutes, somebody will pick the phone and flip the phone. What can we do on social media so that we can use that by way of a campaign tool. Let's identify people who are good. At me, when you ask me, I am not good all round so far as social media is concerned, but there are people who are excellent, and when we decentralize and we give them those opportunities, there will be people who also see themselves that they are part of what is happening, and they'll do it, and they'll do it very well. So if you ask me, I am going to be a communication director who will be seated with everybody around him doing something to make sure that whatever we have planned, whatever we are thinking of will come to pass. And what we are thinking of, as I said, is 2028 parliamentary and presidential in Lower Manya, winning it hands down.
Are you aiming to become a PC one day?
Well, the future,
Simple answer.
I mean, we leave it for the future. We leave it for the future.
Before your parting words in English, let's quickly switch to Dangme.
All right.
Ilama yeka na nino ne ohiane. Mini YouTube no he ke ha MPP puswo party nge Lower Manya pom nge hiyo ka ahose mwoye mika sen nge hiyo me hu animaso no nge ekpitimi.
Okay, mochum ke ohie nene challenge MPP party o. Kajibene ichonga democracy bano nge Ghana na Lower Manya wanye wono ama win seat kama ha MPP party o. No kake nge itwi no. Jika wamango communication, wamanda communication no. Ne wama ekama yebwa wano wakama win seat o. Ajaka anytime o ini ihiosi ni kasi onoko. NDC chama election a win 2024 no. They use communication wawe niche ne yebwa me. Ne wahu wama device same and more other things. Ne ema yebwa wo ne wahu 2028 o. Wama down no wama win seat o. Lo isegmi na maka ha nyimi me neji MPP bi me ka kloli ka no fia no go nenga wo hie jika wo tuepe wango wa ka wo no koko yase ka me ne wala ko ne ejepo odi o bia san wo wo tuepe wango wa ni ne ka fo no ne ka ke chobu yo ka gbe ha no ka ke yo e mo tore kwenya se chobu ni no pete bo e mo pe fuka ha wa ne pap no aba hwe no ne che ne hia ka san wa pio wa ma pe lo makpape ne wo tuepe wa ba plon kono wa ba yebwa the MPP party.
Okay, Thompson Ayumu, the newly elected communications officer for the New Patriotic Party, Lower Manya constituency. Before you leave your parting words.
Yes, Inyagbese ne magaha twiboli ke ne fiano ko ne egam hiejika makpano fiano ko pe madege mi blonya no anaka ham no chabika isa lo idape no ko se nene chene eji yimton papa ke komo papa no aga ni meli yio ne le no ne aga blonya hamio ne ni babawo nge party na wapim asuku no kwopim ani bonbon peimi se anye na ngoblonya no ke ham ike makpa no fia no kupe blono no wahia no kabno ocho wale yo ko nge blono nye yo oli kon se pe pa no fia no kupe be no wa ya no ne no ko nge pe no wasi yo eko pega abufunya achewo nenya bedebede wo choto ba yin na kuchonya ko ne wa wuga ye pelekion ko pelekion ye pelekion de mi kabile no fia no go lemio ipi wala gegeni esi bamble yo ko ne wo chuepo wa mongo chikake kejum kake ne wa MPP party o bene chene wa ngala ne hiha ne emahija wa mpa no fia no kupe 2028 o wo chuepo for the first time o wa ya ga ma MPP ko ne ko wa gbenya keni nenge mama tublonya echunka ahanoleka loko matesion almost segwe kamane Olua William Ozo. Yes, madeka inyimi William Ozo igala chuni bedechane enablonya ka communication officer neji 2022 igala chuni iyese ngehi ne igala chuni wa we ni che ne ingahim ka yimhuno ka blonya no ni muna no magbala wiye ka pe party on blonya pone ha ka o manna deputy communication no jine ikale wane nyo ikugbala ka I deputy ne ikale ko chuni aja ka lehu enga idea wa we ni che lo inyeme William Ozo logical ni chumi eba ne ka bene ongano ni ko chuo ni mu baje no no oke machu magbala mo ga pie ne wachope wa machu ni kai de no fiano ko manaka ni mlika ka injiwo ne noku migbam go be wa pati bene piane ke kunim yemba ego balaga imi pet lina no fiano go managa mono pie here the kunim yemio ega bade lo chope wa mo chika ke jem kake ne waka ma junior benepia na wa party o eda gogo no papa what chope.
Thank you very much. Drawing the curtains down on the segment, that was Thompson Ayumu, the newly elected communications officer for the New Patriotic Party, Lower Manyaklo constituency in the House.
But so the way you are breathalyzing the communication challenge, this one will I also be able to. If somebody asks me what's my portfolio,
then go let your phonetics
or to say communication
if you want
challenge.
To go and let your
math teacher will be communication.
Thank you very much for coming. Right. Thank you very much. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
Newsprint review is the next segment. I am Nana. So thanks for watching.
Heal the land, plant the seed. Save the future, plant the trees. Yam fanka mumenyodo, how many beya of free and fed you madin papo wagana. Nagana ye esi nice. And I'll be myself, and I'll be myself, Sagana Beya, no free and nara. And for politicians, say to my party, young Marco of Hana and Fayo many. I swear away, free for life. It's time to plant the tree. That you man in minute. My motherland, my legacy. Nanano makwaji omani, adrumi wusu, eni enyumasu, rama gana ye, yeni endiano, niye humi from a papa, and from a papa. I'm party, Yagana, oh, see you by Sagana Beya, so free and nara. This is the time to heal the land.
Mama Aquaba Biom Ediba Marego TV Casanfoni son Emre Asose Yediko Wakranta Empesemo Ebebre Midindi Nanasoyo. Na meka se Marego TV Yakache Ewo Okwenya Akuse Junction. Tema akoso mon kwantim pon so nema hodo ne tete ye papa ene nema esefata ene yede ewo ahanum se sanso enefa edwade hu dia ene na chese wiye a obia eni hobium ede fa dwade krato ho so de papa ye bo nyina so egu fom nema hodo nyina wo hia ede aye wo yi wo party wa ware ne ma aka nyina so ba ha wonsa ebeke bi ewa ha to betimi ni abedwafo edi nkomo ewo 0201672828 so na ono be bibia kama se na monim na no pay dem abedwafo aba be kamensa ewo ahanu mo se ene ekoba ne se sani meni suka cry na tom se bi duanye se ne emre ya to aba afram ya ma oyi de tem bia se ye fro wa ha na no bi obeba no se anajo konkon afi na ne ye nhie mu meetings upon meetings enti na wo se ye ti ni so na ye na edi nkomo enti ye sra wo se mo de ebeche ye Husuno Philip Mario ewo ahanu mo se anopawe ena Sylvester Tete ise honorable ono so have peace che ewa ha yediko wakranta
honorable no tell us I hang
ose aya me ya
honorable na obetwemu no ne me kanye
so ayede
David
whether ni kalo o de ate
hey chale money the share is chale
money the
share pa da ache yere nyame ase
se won fi
na me fi mine na mo ye me na fi mo
nyame ase da
me and obiti say abos go so very catfish
it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
If it's not a man for a stage, nobody will feel a
problem. It's not a problem.
I won't hear.
And I never quit through.
You know something?
Last time can't share.
It's not a problem.
You will go there.
It's not a problem.
I hear no picking.
It's not.
Hey,
that's no big pass we.
Hey,
maybe just send us the mama number.
Yes, so go on. No, as soon as we won, the so a before. A month for the month for him. It's a moment when you come so munko bi. And a monk come and quiet chill.
And I won't go.
Me go ahead.
Oh,
who are then?
Oh, me
to the idea.
Baga be for church.
Over there.
I don't be bread pepe mo e wako wa krata anymore na mo no. De toso afiti enra agidi nkense obi akekan bi eye Dennis Miracle Abwaje ne ho sensema abepio ye MPP teacher ni panyi pa sese no so de ukopie mu ewo omampanyi dada abedi echire aye Dr. Baudu Bawumia okane kasamafo no ho a odimu akoten eba ne galamse ho kesem keka so no timi se amona emre betwe mu no bodi nsi ogugu ntuom ne de mo ye ho de a okasa kama edema na no yeso otukwa na me no okasa de Kotoka Accra International Airport eho ena yekoche no wa bakoka iyokofo akatwe enra MPP for ebujwa ekopi ho se monjai no emfa man ni nim ne waye na me no kasa no pay de ayokofo so aba be kasa ena omachire niema waye no hunti no emra no ache no yebebo so tewu e de ama ahwefo na afenso no mpanyufo no ebe bi ho abobo enti ga me ne aye crowd dem pacho family Kalabwaje enfoni no fatoso emaye Ghana 55 million scandal la kopiomo ewo hono wasi Iyoko confirms arrest of Dennis Miracles Abwaje last day on his arrival at the Kotoka International Airport from a trip abroad for his role in the alleged theft of 55 million. He is charged with 1. Conspiracy to steal and stealing. To steal and stealing.
That's about Chroma.
Steal and stealing. Using public office for profits. Hey. Using public office for profits.
Okay.
Causing financial loss to the state and the dissipation of public funds, defrauding by false pretenses, money laundering, and the others. Main kind view. Conspiracy to steal and stealing. using public office for profit, causing financial loss to the state, dissipation of public funds, defrauding by false pretenses, money laundering, and others. Others say, so for now, the idea brain and upper way in the Dennis Miracle Abuaje. Mario, we see from one chinchin, a buying account.
Miracles Abuaje has, show interest to contest the national communication
officer, yeah,
for the biggest
opposition party
in Ghana, MPP. We wish him all the best, and I believe if given the nod, he will do more than what Richard Ayagba is doing. And let me take you back a bit. I told you some time ago that the current ongoing elections of the MPP, we will see a lot of them losing their position.
The old executives.
They will be going down. All of them will be going down from national, region, constituency to some areas of the party. Some will be going down. And we'll start seeing it already. Look, if you take those in Lower Manya, most of them has gone down. There's nobody who is an old executives. It tells you that delegates are not voting for money.
You get
the vote, but you won't win the election. You see, it tells you that delegates are not descending. They want people who bring development, not people with their own selfish interests.
They want very competent people.
Competent people who will be accountable, who will be reliable.
Accountability, Thompson Janiano.
He's new. So things are not yet, things are not in motion. They will account. Having said so, Miracle Dennis Abuaje, fine gentleman of all standard. You see, yesterday when I saw the release, I was like, wow. And these are people who have been talking about corruption every day. Corruption, I just say corruption is it. And if someone like Dennis Abuaje should be in this scandal, then there's a lot of questions we need to ask ourselves. Miracle alone cannot spend this money. He may spend the money through the accountant, because you can't just get money from any institution if the accountant is not involved. And you could see that there are more supporters of the MPP far and near who went to the premise of Yoko yesterday. We should all have in mind that irrespective of where we are, accountability is key. So we should have at the back of mind that as a politician, as a teacher who is in charge of government institution, if things are not right, definitely government will call for you that come and account for all this stewardship. It's in place. But secondly, too, I'm only more concerned about the way things are being done, the way things are being handled when it comes to, bringing people into book. You can reach out to Dennis Miracle Abuaje that we need you, come and do this for us. And he will present himself to whatever you need him to appear. But the rumble style of arresting is what I'm more concerned about. And we should also have in mind that our leaders who are leading us, both MPP and NDC, you have to account for us. So I don't believe arresting Miracle Abuaje. The law is the law. You, irrespective of who you are, when the law arrests you, you have to go and answer for your stewardship. So we should also have in our mind that Dennis Miracle Abuaje is not bigger than Ghana. Ghana is bigger than everybody. So when you are being called to come and account, it shouldn't be a problem where we have in our mind that government is chasing me, government is... No. We've seen areas where NDC gurus were being arrested. Is it the first time someone has been arrested? No. So we should just make sure that the issue about that the table will turn, when government can do the same. No. It shouldn't be like that. Let's also have in mind that whatever we are being given to, you account for. As for that one, is everywhere. So my only problem is how the arrest was being made. He's traveling. I don't know whether they pick intelligence that Dennis will not come back to the country and go. I don't know that's why they arrest him. I don't know. Or his findings are not yet confirmed that there are some financial malfeasance that he needs to account for.
Or training moment to see from
so I don't want to believe that this one is witch hunting or whatsoever.
Okay.
Irrespective of who we are, accountability is
key. Okay.
So they should say that one to our supporters as well. That irrespective of the communication officer or one or secretary if one for second number. Now you have to go and account for that one. Yeah, but you that one is everywhere.
That's it.
But for me, my only problem is, you know, bill condition. The bill condition will be easy. We should also look at that side effect. But any other thing, I believe we just want accountability.
So no one is just not above the law. Into no man is toa. Na it was say utimiko you and the Rambo style, you know, and on a hard drink. I can't have so no. Bill condition. I know what she any.
Someone will tell you, yeah, will come. That's what some of the people.
I get oh me.
Oh wow.
Ayo, ena gabi ayo ho ha
Sika ho ha na bia be.
Bia be. Yeah, no le here.
So that's also miracles ya chino. Na say na Mario can as a Rambo styling of arrest no na hard drink akra na bill kon but yen so no supporters na eya na ya chi obi ne abegina ho ne ya didi no. Ya asem na yete ase yi pa bo hu na be wie chire no miracles be pie mu no ho so na wa akogina ho no mo no na wo mu wa kwa dance one.
But that's it. I believe that Mami starting from the supporters perspective, he say the information has to reach the supporters, especially penifone as almost kind of credit supporters. And ya che asime si yempine mo say na ye di motorbike ni e call Yoko office e call dede. But meanwhile, what would take you nim the ekomo. You don't know the reason why Miracle has been arrested. So we have to tell our supporters we should not incite people. So they be a be say asime si na government we a bad person we a bad Yoko is an entity into for this anyaman omejuma. You invite we na ko na bia na enye no kra na ejawo because a crime something what you say now Miracle issue no I believe that the reason why that Rambo arrest nearby say yes or a public official or a public yes it's a big
DMC
big man.
Even within Akufo-Addo time say he was a former presidential staffer executive secretary to ministerial coordinating and decentralization. Very good. Like position will occupy Kessie. And he's a big guy. It's a Kochena. So to me for police him back on Kocheno. What is
So what I take assumption to that because there's an invite. So
okay, Mario,
we have people that watch you or more the police back okay. Anyhow, meba. And you say you're watching maybe you're no. That's not what I mean. I'm saying that he's a public figure also. What is it? Oh yes. Say no, you say be omuko tete no. He was surrounded with policemen and then somebody to came no money no coin. Anamebo. So be amono. E be nipa ba kwa nke bia. Say no be see yi anono no ebe doso. But we police for the doso. Then they will be call. But the issue is that you go for the abase Sikano he still he
conspiracy to steal and stealing. To steal and stealing so I engine the buyer say cause I see
where they do so but
1 2 3 4 5 6
say omuka say
abono
55 million, right? So the issue is that as a public figure, no, say who occupy offices beer, taxpayers' money, and a DAB. And I believe that any miracle, say a do one wants them to buy. And then even Attorney General, there are some CKB far beer. I say Kofubi Omusu Omuhum and most of miracle there na abo nana yehu a lot of people are occupy government officer movie officer sika epi wo no na echen
the good dem
na say national service mami see ehun wo krom ha
if you worry
see ehun nipa bebere wo krom ha no ma sebi sika ya kan form no yes I
this kind of group ko fie ho a wonim say yensuo ne wo so na yes kind of the tori be ya twe na ma ye de atwere and a full corporate.
Ghana money.
Enya na Mario ka wetu say na say papa yo we chi hai ade ba isika no o da say boto
ko 500 ene e ka so oh say adwuma ya mu yi e ka say yi a enti omo mo ye say adwuma yi a wo afi no mo ba mu kro mu yi tam 50 fa ko mo
amfa ama
man to he ya da Mario yes 50 bi o na what o say dem ye o ha Mario say ah the pay us me hunu wo kro wa cha me 500 Ghana e say dem 50 na what
so
eba wan fa enam so ma akasakasa kwa bone ne nua ntem
that is it
enti we say na yekoto aba na eyi wa na
enti we nye
No, but you see, it's like you see, sometimes the politicians, they are the reason why sometimes some of them are kicked out of office. And it also brings to the point that sometimes when the MP during campaign time want to share something, the MP is forced to go and do it by himself. Because there are instances where things are being sent to constituents. They don't get it. For me, I'm a living example of it. I have a direct call from region that this is meant for you. So, and then a beba. Yeah. Because it passed through someone's hands. You see, and when it happens like that, there's no fluid communication between. It's not all the time that the MP can be where we are at one point in time. So that's why there are other people the MP may send.
Yeah.
But the question is it going to the people? Encore. You see, and so you just continue from miracles issue.
So Nana, so if you occupy an office, make sure say whatever you do, you have to be accountable to it. Most people na say cocoa board. Say do boy, say mu do boy. Sika e fa ne ho. Sika oji every week, the oji every month. These are issues about people who occupy certain positions within the government. And at the end of the day, sika wo ha e na form. And you see sekobani sana na ye chi obi a, then we try to incite the people say bia aseme so onya hwe. Say you go for invite you. And then after your invitation, they felt say bia the omatete wo ho no enya dia e no krea. They will allow you to go. And it is their core mandate to make sure say sa crime ni sa fraud nyama no ni nyina to betwa. And so we should allow you to do their work rather than making sure say we are buying way back next say mo say na be fine sa net here. MPP was so sa net here. And this was so sa net here. But I'm telling you that the politicians will continue to be rich and the individual Ghanaian will continue to be poor. Because they are sikano ene kom na sikano kwa ba say bia yen chiche no bia nya bi kwa no over ma ye nkofo bia leti time kwa no omu di sikano kwa show mo bagum mini ba ko bia di ma no otra moto so ano first scanner yira.
Can you imagine?
And say your mom sika be ha ni janche o ti scanner yira
ba ko kra de man 50,000 sa addiction no pan scanner syndicate mu anso na 25,000 efiso and no say ento abama na chairman party chairman ama for say ento ma wo so ntiase na wonya be di chairman ya na 50,000 addiction 25,000 ajira efi sika ni mu e
kwa odi ayeye nti
na no asa be jina say ento abama chairman na ya say ento ma wa kwa koye ni mama me no ka say junction kra da sa
na so amafo mu disika okoma na na fomo enya no na make about miracle die no but ye yi miracle die no kwa tu nchen a they have even ye we bi mu kwa na mu nyan do e fa ni say national headquarters kwa no region for district for no sika mu di okoma na form na so
the national headquarters me say dia we eken ya man 50,000 executive member was a secretary at time
on
fam command for addiction ye no sika na si ni card ni mo no na hale 50,000 no beneje ke mana 25,000 la na sika no na sika ne la lo ka basi mo na ne mo no ipale badasi ka for so ha ka chairman bene oyi chairman lo 50,000 ngela amagba mi na ko ba chairman
100,000 mala. So that's you. So these people, they have to think that no matter what office you occupy, there are people watching you. No matter what money, no matter what contract, no matter anything that you do, when you were in power or office, you'll be accountable for. And it's the duty of the Auditor General to audit you every government institution offices biano ufi so na okwa auditors ye yenti na internal auditors na external asana ABA auditor general ba na yiwoko. These are entities they make sure say government or officials shouldn't even take any money say air fraud say ABA account ubo say scanny bo wa e was say that account na afa ha and those people they will trace you, they will track you, and then they will arrest you.
Okay.
So I'm saying that na assembly there, fine, omu di aba, but yen chain no free on who are there. Say be abe kosen or anaso obeka no kwesa ampa, sikano say ne koye, anaso because yen ni mi akabwaji, yen ni profile, ewo media mo, yen ni profile, abra ne se baumia, person ye 2024, no a special aid, edima baumia. Yenim hawa na miracle otimi criticize NDC government yenim kwanya ofaswa otimi criticize nipa bebre and so say asema ba say 55 million bi efa baby aba yesi company dey IMCCOD.
Those companies are just in charge of, decentralization and stuff like that. And some of their executive members, either the president or the vice president, is in charge
Send all your presidential staffer for local government and decentralization.
Yes.
The says can there.
Yes.
Okay.
So my issue is that supporters munya abotre.
Okay.
Now you go for omunyo omwejuma.
Okay.
Omuwia omba be catch Ghana for say ye hwehwemu no ye investigate ye ni di nkomo wie no ye hu se enye nokre. Ye hu se enokre. That is all name trust.
Supporter na wa yire ho no wa ko gina ho na ye pia wo na wo so nko no ni police for exchange US no mo konto kwa no. Samre na ya chi nipa ni se wedi sa scan on wedi na unim hu bia na. Se scan na ebi so so ana. E wo se wo so ho ya chi party member de na mo nya botre na tie ni ewo mu ansa na obeka se bia waka na bo se e tomre bia mo gina na nipa ni mo pe kwan ni police ni akwa konto kwa police ni no do sabo na mra e be chiw Mario.
But the Ghana Police Service, at one point in time, I believe they are there to protect lives and property. Because there are other forms of ways to, drive away crowds. Security measures are to be put in place. Because sometimes you see that people are complaining with pepper spray, their faces and stuff like that. And I also believe that it's not the intention of the Ghana Police Service to just use those pepper because the crowd is becoming thicker. And like I said from the onset, there are other means, to like hot water and stuff like that to drive them from the scene. And we should not incite the supporters against the Ghana Police Service.
What is it?
Yesterday we were seeing one man in white shirt telling the motor riders to block the road with their motorbikes.
Wow.
You see, it's not the best of practice where we need to instigate people against the Ghana Police Service. Mind you, government will go and come, but the Ghana Police Service are still there.
Yeah.
You will need them when you are in power. You will need them when you are off power. Yeah. You see, so their works does not end with only one particular government.
Yeah.
Ghana Police Service, immigration, Ghana Armed Forces and stuff like that. Their works go beyond party work. Yeah. Party will come and go, but the Ghana Police Service is still there. So let's also find a way that we'll have that belief between the citizenry and that of the Ghana Police Service. They are our friend. But at one point in time, let's also, criticize them when we need to. By using pepper spray on the people yesterday
was bad.
It was bad.
It was very unfortunate. Yeah,
because the supporters soon almost started attack media, but I don't think they are there to attack the police. So it's munya, but even to calm things down, kasa and yes, pepper spray. We nyen topa. Obianko say you police for. Yes, you munyi miracle mine. Tani eka. Tenu just say who pepper spray go spray will be. It's in another America no. Also BBA HN to say work by any government officer, you are accountable for Ghanaians. To Ghana for na so you are accountable. Sika bia ebe fa ho be bia ni nyina no you be accountable for. It's enya abotana you go for wi omu wi a na fe the akane so ye meto aso.
Madam Mario oba bibi kan we wi. 30 seconds. 30 seconds na fan sorry so.
Minim says operation or share.
Hey, slide baby echo yi there.
Oh, say na person. Minim say one share so obeti.
One thing so e be
ready. Also share. Operation right now We check like your team way you they say they go win the World Cup or they get them for inside. Portugal not the inside again. Belgium too them go out. We right now like be Spain then France, Argentina then France and things with them there inside. So operation. Good morning.
Ebiana we are working. Of I miss all kind Jane Kule me back Mario. I'm not back in Mario. Me Jean next no. Sana ka review ya. Yeah, okay. Me can the gun.
We mo ye gan.
Hey, Sunday. Oh, fine, okay.
We mo ye gan.
Okay.
We
operation you can. If I know me to if I know mommy to if you oh yeah she family. I get him say you can buy find herself. I je ameye mi. Won ni small ni ma support ya me wo kan ni amena wo le hu bo le wo to mo no fi ole. Ike fi enke freedom e pe o ye say. Kan yi shin. Hani manabo. Ke wo pe ye say. Mena me ke catfish. Keke wo gbe no fe no na o fa ne bo no aloje na kan
je na kan no we catfish mini
o fa ne no mi aka rasta hu ye je me ne balango che hu ye je amenye nyomo ye ja me peku e wo ko
ba operation we ake England ba win World Cup si operation support England
Bia na eje Portugal.
Bia na eje Portugal. Bia na support England.
Operation. Bia na go see Ojo
from Portugal na ya go see.
Bia na o ba England.
Argentina was score England. Oh, it's easy cry.
But Argentina level defending champions. Baby tell is say Jumison. Baby tell which one is Jumison?
You see, no.
So Argentina will score England. They feel like no will score them. Okay, let me give you 5 minutes.
Yes, let Gavi
finalize the World Cup.
Let Gavi understand that. Whatever he's saying, nobody's hearing. So here I hate it so.
Hey,
what's in the talk for that?
I said the thing they talk. Like we still kind of can't studio inside. Maybe like we still kind of watch so they can't studio inside.
You see, people may have their differences. People may have reasons why they feel maybe FIFA wants somebody to win, or even if FIFA wants somebody to win. Sebi goes now almost channel. FIFA never bought no chupo no mana. FIFA. Sometimes some decisions of the referee may not go in favor of you. That's why when you want to win convincingly. For instance, where here it is alleged that one of the red given to the US team, it was overturned
by Trump.
Some big man, whatever, it was overturned. Fine. If Belgium is not able to score US with those margin goals, then it means we can still overturn it. So when you want to win and win convincingly. When we were watching the game between Egypt and Argentina, I was telling Operation that look, our people lack finishing. I was telling Operation that our people lack finishing. So if care is not taken and Argentina is able to score 1 goal, they will come back from behind and win. They say, oh, Mario. So when we came downstairs, Mary told us that whatever will happen, Argentina will not go home. That was the first. When we came to, that's what Mary told us. They say, Mario, whatever will happen today,
Argentina will not go home.
Even if it is 1 minute, Argentina will qualify. So I was there before prayer. This is what Mary is saying. Yes, Mami, I can't. For me, I want Argentina to win on that very day, but not in the circumstances surrounding the winning. There are some infringement that didn't go in favor of Egypt. We accept that, but it does not mean FIFA wants someone to qualify. FIFA wants to steal for Argentina and blah 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 and stuff like that. If you are good, you are good. Our people don't have the finishing edge to look at Senegal against Belgium. The same thing. You've won. You about 80 something minutes. Charlie 5-5-0 but you were there thinking you want to do what? Equalize and they add again. You see, so Mboa, the finishing. Look, we're here and someone is telling that people are playing with.
Maybe I don't want to carry 3 minutes. Why?
People are saying they should give us scale away and stuff like that. No. It's a football until it is over. It is not over.
Until somebody.
Because Charlie game number for a bonum.
What I said, Japan 93. And the man family. Edinya dia for no gata. Yes. I must say pronounce as an go. Yeah.
if you want to win
convincingly,
you have to win convincingly. Convincingly, you have to understand that football, some of the decisions will not go your way. So if you want to win, look, England is having one of the best team I'm seeing around. But we should some of
yes,
that's all. You see some of the no.
Now say in football, muka cry. Me timi akai Japan one no. But me yade. Enche bia ma be host sports. E wa Mr. Okan. Well ehi. Boni agbe na Portugal ejemi. Bia ne oye England. E wo ha na me na akese England e
ba win today, right?
Tomorrow.
So today Spain and France.
Big game.
Spain will qualify.
E wo England ba win the match. Ni England ba wo finals agena conchon me kafu ameda mini mini
ona me sano shiri
ogane what make us okay ogane ati aka asi ewo ba te sie bi ene ewo ba te sie ewo Mario last place.
No, so I have to. So I
tell sports in me can.
Give me 5 minutes. So give.
Let me see you in 5 minutes. Why?
No,
you married here 2. No, so I got 3. Mommy see you 2. Okay. World Cup no home. Then I marry Eka. Yan can no credit. African teams no massa.
Okay.
Yan can no credit. A coaching issue.
You just hit the nail on the head.
Yes, a coaching issue. Okay. Because only Argentina watch on to 79th minute. Kofa betika bakwa. And I want to mean manage game then defend it so say yapon. And for you to allow yourself Argentina take come. And then almost a winning go you are complaining. But Mohamed Salah so he will not blame the referee. But he will blame themselves. Say Omangasa no Maye and Argentina for sure.
Sure.
Because if you are leading someone 2-0 in a World Cup, there is no motivation aside World Cup. We a player. Yes, we can't call World Cup. It's a motivation be and your biggest stage will be a show. So if you perform your best, you bet you not qualify. Now only the Argentina 2-0. What time of Faber shot 3-2? Why are you blaming the referee? You who games are hold referees need the decision there.
Yeah, but so the BD.
But one can say winning convincingly. Two shani pana, shani 5. 6 I watch channel. Yeah, but the referee yet there emfa. So, but when one why? And the abeti ka show 3-2. The emfa is South African teams 10 on muko no nyina kofi. It is African teams be enim. Morocco now last 4 years or muko do semi-final. So muko fi. But the issue is that and then France needs Spain a big game. But World Cup we me say France need England be go final.
Okay. France ne England be go final. Morocco minister say Morocco call on its own as a country. One call World Cup and for Africa. Inti mo amoni say na nka Morocco be gina ma Africa no so ye jai ka amfa. Morocco call on its own. Chale Embrena son and the amount for can we show no more.
Like Ansembi.
Me see France in England.
France in England.
It's not true.
Argentina will go final.
Argentina and Spain.
And they will go final. Okay. But Tobacco say England.
Oh boy, hard you it is question.
I don't know for hard you were Chelsea. Me Chelsea.
Oh yeah, Chelsea.
I know who the man reposted when status say Chelsea defense. Tractor be our be a tractor no train car. Tractor ni mo bu me no.
Say is the Chelsea omo more here.
Oh they won't see tractor na train car. Be as a tractor be ko train no. Tractor no train car ni mo. Tractor ni mo bu emu bu ya man say Chelsea defense. Sana Chelsea. On that note, na hari ede media no embesie asida pese mo refo se wo share ye asida so enkoma Husnu Philip Mario and afenso no Sylvester Tete the Champions line obi bi o mission libre Honorable Sylvester Tete the Champions e be say ma say ma catch up say Dangbe constituency no baso
agenda no so onim say 2028 baby ba
Bibo
the agenda is
ba fe gbe yi
amon fo agenda ni dada
ba fe gbe yo na
so piama mi ka itime kwa
e wo mi no ba ke o
any backstage
mo say ya on that note Marego TV ya kache ewo Okwenya Akuse Junction tema Akosombo Quantum Pone so eho ena yewo edifa edwadie ni nema hodo nyina so betimi ne abadwafo edi nkomo ewo 1672828 also na obenya na oni omo nyina so edi omo papa de ama dwumedi papa se da pese nkoma mo a mo piapia na ma dwumedi ni ba so kopie mo PCR ye wo Gavin baby te the baby a ye wo the Chelsea fan ai o se nyame ya adoma de untimi kan we ntimi nyame ya adoma 2028 ono obeto Chelsea team no edi aba ahanu se ono ewopie mo sa enso na Gideon Joseph Ayete enso Mauli Lavoin enso okopie mo wo MCR so a Gabriel Adiboy RM no nyina epiepie mo ewo hobi Robert yebo a epiepia camera no ema mo ho ye ewo so ena dwumedie ne nyina so yebo aboa Patrick Mante boa de ma sports eba so sa na Philip eboa ye de ma eni ahihye ha se nyina ne so eba so bedinde na so yo na me so mesua ne chichirinchi na me de bremo asada piesie enko emfama mo yapon enso yempon efse niam aka echi no ene do so nyame yadoma ochina yebesan ehia